July baseball coming at you. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And now, Richie
Leading
Rosario.
off the afternoon for the White Sox, the center fielder, number 12.
He was late there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
First pitch, 111.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Jonathan India at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1. Vesta with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
The 0-2. Double play ball to second. There's one. Out. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. We go to the bottom of the first.
Leading off,
and here comes Carlos Correa.
The shortstop.
Singh, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that one is lifted in the air. Benintendi moving under it. Puts it away for the out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So man aboard, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And that one fouled off.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth,
Anthony Santander at the plate. Hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. Ripped on the ground a second. They get the force. Inning over. One left for Minnesota. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Andrew Vaughn now.
Vaughn.
Festa back to work. Inside, ball 1. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Correa flips it. There's 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And here's the catcher, Kyle Teel. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
0-2 now. And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Out to short. Correa zips it to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Target Field at the plate, Royce Lewis.
Third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Lewis matched a homer in his last game.
0-1.
Got him. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
1 out, bases empty. Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So up next for Minnesota, Emmanuel Rodriguez. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing here. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Roma.
Fouled off. He was late. Hard hit left side. And one away in the top of the 3rd. Austin Slater stands in. 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good. There's a swing and a miss. Vesta, a 6'6" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
That one catches the zone, and it's 1-2. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now a chance for Colson Montgomery. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You know, Brooke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1, 2, 3, go the White Sox. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Diego Cartaya. First offering, and it just misses. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So digging in, Leo Jimenez. Liner, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 4.
Back to the top of the lineup, Carlos Correa, the next twin up to hit. Swing and a miss. Correa, the former 1st overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Right side, Badu. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman,
Luke Keeschel, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that is out of play. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Foul ball still 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back in Minnesota.
Ball 4. Take your base. Out. You're out. Out. 3. Out. You're out. 3. First base. 3. Out. 3. You're out. Out. You're out. 3. Out.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The third baseman, number 5, Josh Romo.
Varland back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Fought off foul. That one missed.
That's the ball.
That's off the mark, 3. And that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Austin Slater digs in now. And a swing and a miss. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Montgomery at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So up next, Richie Rosario.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Fastball is outside. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Caleb Ferguson warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. And a big swing and a miss.
Could use a ground ball here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a miss.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes this.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. His 11th of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for the Twins.
1 down. Akil Baddoo steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Score.
The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the frame. So they get 3 runs, 1 hit, the homer, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the White Sox. Bottom of the 7th. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander.
Santander.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's Royce Lewis. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Colton Cowser, the next Twin up to hit.
Colton Cowser.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Right side. And foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. India. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Another scoreless inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing and a miss. as he was out front that time.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Benintendi up here, 1 for 3. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And it's fouled away. Teal off of first with 2 away. Foul ball, still 0-2. And misses inside. Swung on, belted. Santander going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now for the Twins, Emmanuel Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Twins, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
On the ground to first, and that one handled. Vaughn takes it himself. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him, Diego Cartaya. And there's a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out to center. Rosario under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And now the 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Line to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Down go the Twins in order. It's 5-0.
Pitching for the Twins.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Keegan Akin.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. Wastes no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Montgomery now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Akin measures 6 feet even, 31 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Rosario now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that's way high. And the count is 1-1. Well struck left field. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He will score.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Akil Baddoo steps to the plate for the White Sox. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Keegan Akin will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm
Twins,
out of the bullpen, Caleb Ferguson.
number 64.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
1 out, runner at second. Jonathan India steps to the plate for the White Sox. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No ball.
1
2
out,
strikes.
the runner at second here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Tim Herron appears to be getting loose. Sands, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Runner at second, 2 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one not close.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. That's a little bit low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a ball popped up. Cowser towards the line. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. 2 outs, runner at first. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Vaughn, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground. Keishel tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Now
just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Benintendi hustling after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Now
He hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Just missed. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning, but being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take this one in a blowout.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
8-0 is how this one ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.
Traders, I gave you hard work. chicken labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them because your papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, but pressure on you when you stoop. With body shots, till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Think it, we talk about, we should've called it truth. Shot to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill, man, chill.